What will it be today, ma'am?
How much for a baguette?
10 shilling.
Good sir, do you have anything easier on the pockets?
Look, I have a burnt piece of loaf. If you want that, I'll give it to you for 3 shilling.
Thank you, sir. May God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you.
I went to the market again. The price of bread bar went up by 1 shilling again, and I fear it will continue to rise under this king.
Stop it with this impudence, woman. You know nothing of the king you speak about.
I refuse to follow this king that forces us to hide and be ashamed of our devotion to God. I cannot forgive someone who does not follow our Lord's path to salvation.
Read those books. Make it a good wife.
Good evening, Dawn. Hello, Miss Poole. I hope I'm not interrupting your supper, but I just heard the news. There's a Catholic among our neighbours. Yes, a Catholic. A disgusting and loose Catholic. I just thought it was my civil duty to warn all of you. Ew. You let your wife cook you this? It tastes like wet dust. My wife is at home cooking me a lavish dinner and cleaning it up right now as she puts the kids to bed.
I haven't seen any dirty Catholics around here, but you know I'd be the first one to tell you if I did. Now, why don't you let me and my wife have our meal of wet dust and you return home to your wonderful wife and obedient kids. We'll see you later.
Oh, sending me off so early now, are we, John? Well, wife's probably ready. Oh, I quite do love that piano you had there, Miss Poole.
It seems the brutal part of winter is heading toward us again. We must make sure we have the supplies we need to survive.
The only brutal part about winter is listening to you complain about the cold. But the cold never bothered me anyway. My dear, you seem to be running low on bread. I must go to the market to restore it.
God help us. Ever since we started using the putting out system, those peasants have been nothing but trouble for us. They never do their jobs, and we are paying for their incompetence. I wish we could go back to the golden age of gallons.
Now, dear, you could speak for hours of their laziness and lack of motivation, but I'd rather engage in a more stimulating conversation.
A more stimulating conversation? Like the shortage of bread?
Hush you, we'll go visit the source of your bad humor tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Why not tonight?
My dear Joan, take off that necklace lest we be punished.
How could you be so foolish?
My dear, patience is a virtue.
I've been patient with these peasants for months, and what has that gotten us? Dead, angry buyers, and daily headaches. Stop it, Joan. I told you I have no more patience for this nonsense. Hey!
Mr. Edmund, why, Miss Jones? Ma'am, I was just about to get to work. I'll get to work now.
Dear God, William, is this what you've been doing all day? We've given you our respect and a simple job to carry out, and you've misled us into thinking that our income was in good hands.
Correct me if I'm wrong. My wife and I give you a job to do, and you produce things in the goods. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And what was it you were doing just a few seconds ago?
I was just...
You disrespect me, my household, and my wife. You are a disgrace to your own family. And you might as well have stolen the money right out of my hands.
Now stop staring at the filthy floor and get to work already.
I'll get to work.
Damn those men, they think they can get away, leaving me here to do a peasant's work. Leaving me stuck here with a murderous feed while they go out and get better job opportunities. Why can't my parents just go along with the new present technology? They can transport hundreds of people to far-off lands, they can make hundreds of clothes by the hour. Why can't they just go along with it? And on top of that, them losing their fortune and giving what was left to that imbecile?
Grace Poole? Grace Poole, is that you?
Oh, Miss Eyre, sorry for the noise. Did I wake you?
You did. While I do sympathize with your situation, you might want to watch what you're saying. I don't think you want the rest of the household catching word of it. Say, Grace, why don't we go down to my room and talk out your issues? I have ears to listen.
I'm gonna have to politely decline your offer, Miss Eyre. Need to remind you that you're a governess and you have Miss Adele to take care of. You best be on your way now. Have a good night.
Thank you, Grace. This will last us a few days. You've been working so hard.
How much did you make? I said, how much did you make?
It doesn't matter how much she makes.
Really? Is that it? I make more than that in 2 weeks and you haven't been home for months.
Show some respect. My job is hard. I can only come home so often.
This? You call this a job? I'll show you some respect when you make more than the beggar on the street on a good day.
That's enough, Gabe. She's been working so hard. She has to take care of this crazy woman and she has to weave for that Rochester. What do you do that gives you the position to say that to her?
I'm leaving.
I'm glad you took me up on my offer to talk about it, but what seems to be your problem, Grace?
Well, I wouldn't be in the position I am now if my parents had only quit the cottage industry and started a factory or even worked at a factory. If they hadn't spent their whole fortune on my imbecile brother, I wouldn't be in this position. And now I'm here, stuck working for Mr. Rochester and taking care of his crazy
What is
great-
this? Grace, are you unsatisfied with your position here after I give you so much in exchange for doing you know what?
Sir, I didn't mean any disrespect. Really, honestly, I just...
Mr. Rochester, I'm sure you know that women in this day and age do not get paid enough for their efforts. Now, I don't know Grace's exact situation, but I do know my own, and I know that you owe me more than you've given me.
Go on.
Now, I have to say, unless you want all the women in this house to place a curse upon your name, you should give us more money for our efforts.
That's quite bold of you, but if you want to continue with this ungrateful attitude, it will only cause you more problems in the future.